Okay, we're going to review some of the formative assessment that you guys took the other day. Most of you guys did really well with the absolute value, so we're just going to go through a couple problems. So at your desk, you should have a handout that says Unit 6 Formative Assessment number 1 on it, and there you will be following along, and everybody should be writing down these example problems and showing the work exactly how I am showing it. So the first one was number 5, the absolute value of 3 minus 4. So to do this, you first need to simplify inside the absolute value signs. And then you're going to take the absolute value of it to get 1. Right. Number 6. So in number 6, we haven't used the 2 yet, and we need to multiply inside first. Once we do that, we still need to simplify inside that absolute value sign. And then again, it's not simplified until we've taken the absolute value of it. So the absolute value of 7 is 7, and now we just have 2 minus 7. So negative 5 is the final answer. So if we need to, we can pause the video so that we can review these. And if not, we can keep going. Number 7 was the absolute value of negative 8 minus the absolute value of 3. So they're separate. So the absolute value of negative 8 is 8, and the absolute value of 3 is 3. And then 8 minus 3 is 5. Again, we've got 2 separate ones here, so first we have to take the absolute value of it, and then we will add them together. Okay, if I do not see the work to go with it, you will not earn credit. So if we need to stop the video, and if this went too fast, go ahead and stop it so that you can write this down and ask any questions that you still do not understand. Alright, this one was the one that was most commonly missed. So let's go through this one together, and then I'll have you try one on your own. So again, we still need to worry about what's inside those absolute values. Okay, use what's inside the absolute values, and then you can take the absolute value of it. So then we have 3 times 2 minus 2 times 4. And now we need to use those order of operations. And then keep simplifying. So let's go ahead and stop the video to make sure everybody's understanding this and has it written down. And then I'll give you a similar problem, and I want you to try it now. So everyone should write this problem down now, and then we'll pause the video and take a couple minutes to try this one on your own, looking back at the problem that we just did. And then after you've completed it and shown all of your work, we can start the video to check with mine. So the first step should look like this. And next we take the absolute value of each of these terms here, negative 1 and 8. And now we have to use our order of operations. So if there's any questions that you're still not sure where you're messing up in your problem, if you got it incorrect, make sure you put a little star by it so you remember to ask me when I get back. Okay, the back of the formative assessment was where we seemed to have the most trouble, so I'm really glad that everybody was good with the absolute value. Okay, and it said do not simplify here and to just write it as a product of the same factor, which means to show that repeated division. So in number 10, this negative sign is on the outside, so it stays, And we're just trying to show what this part means. And this means 3 times 3. So that's all we needed to do there. We weren't going to simplify. We were just leaving it out like that. Okay, some people simplified, and I'm glad you got the right answer, but I wanted to see that you understood this problem. So number 11, again, we were just showing what this means. So this means we are repeating -4 3 times, multiplying it by itself 3 times because we've got those parentheses there. The next one, again, that negative sign is on the outside, but we're repeating this part 3 times. So that's all we had to show there. We didn't need to simplify it yet, just showing what it means. So in number 13, -3m, that whole term is being squared. So we have to show that repeated division twice. Okay, you could have shown it like that or like this. That means the same thing. Either way, we're still multiplying it all together 2 times. Number 14, this one is commonly missed. This -2 right now is being raised to the first power. So we're only repeating it 1 time. However, the a is being raised to the 4th power, so it's being repeated 4 times. Okay, that's being repeated 4 times. So a lot of people do this. Okay, a lot of people repeated that 2 4 times. This means this right here. So these are different. That means the same thing, and this means the same thing. So the question was asking about the first one here. So this would have been incorrect. Okay, number 15, we needed to rewrite using exponents. So this time it's expanded for us like we were trying to do above. Now we need to rewrite it with the exponents. So we've got -2m and it's being repeated 3 times. So if you want to put those multiplication signs there so you know that it's being repeated. So it's being repeated 3 times. So this would have been our final answer. However, in 16, 4 is being repeated 1 time, and t is being repeated 2 times. So in number 15, -2 is repeated 3 times, so you also could have written this, and m was being repeated 3 times. Okay, that would have been the same thing. Okay, so a lot of people put this. That is not the same thing. This means 4 repeated twice. So this one is correct. This one also would have been correct up here. Okay, not the same.